This Good Morning Northwest morning spread is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
6:54 on the dot. Time to get you ready to take on your Tuesday here in the morning spread.
Hey, Mark Peterson has your first day of December forecast.
And Destiny Richards is on her way to Spokane's brand new Chick-fil-A. But first, some breaking news this morning. The Adams County Sheriff's Office is actively looking for this man, 26-year-old Fabian Garza Garcia. He is wanted on suspicion of several crimes, including domestic violence assault. He is known to frequent the Warden, Moses Lake, and Tri-Cities areas. If you have information, contact the Sheriff's Office at the number on your screen there. You can remain anonymous.
More promising breaking news in the race for a COVID-19 vaccine. There appears to be light at the end of the tunnel for people in Europe this morning. The European Medicines Agency says it will meet at the end of the month to decide if there is enough data about the safety and efficacy of the COVID-19 vaccine developed by Pfizer for it to be approved. If everything goes well, the first European citizens might already be vaccinated before the end of December.
A Center for Disease Control panel will meet today to vote on who should receive the first rounds of coronavirus vaccines here in the U.S. That panel is made of top U.S. health advisors and scientists. Healthcare workers, seniors, and those with specific medical conditions are all expected to top that list. Once approved, U.S. governors will get final approval on the vaccine's distribution, including which hospitals and pharmacies will receive them.
And good morning. As we take a look at First Alert Weather, and of course that app available to you free, well, we have 4 things you need to know as you head out. First of all, this is going to be it for the snow for a while. That could be good news for some, not so good news for others. Sun and clouds today, patchy freezing fog, and again some frosty sidewalks out there.
More than 30 patients and staff at Washington's largest psychiatric hospital are suffering from coronavirus. That's the biggest spike in cases to date. More than 150 have tested positive since the virus first hit the facility in March. Western State Hospital says 10 patients on a single ward got sick within a few days of each other after a nurse tested positive about a week ago. Hospital officials say 12 workers tested positive within a 3-day span last week. Most were on the same ward as the patient spike.
In the last 3 days, 900 people in Spokane County have tested positive for COVID-19, and contact tracers are swamped. Now there's a new tool to help. Governor Jay Inslee and the Washington State Department of Health launched this COVID-19 exposure notification tool called WA Notify. If another WA Notify user you've been around in the last 2 weeks tests positive for COVID-19, you'll get an anonymous notification that you've had a possible exposure. To learn more about the app and how to find it, just check out this story on KXLY.com.
Idaho has reached an alarming pandemic milestone, with health officials reporting more than 100,000 residents are infected with the coronavirus. 1 out of every 199 Idaho residents has tested positive for the virus in the past week, and at least 920 have died from COVID-19 so far. Hospitalizations also remain high, with 446 patients reported as of Friday. About a fourth of those patients are being treated in intensive care units.
There probably won't be widespread relief for struggling workers until next year. Congress has all but shelved talks on a new stimulus bill in favor of passing a spending bill by December 11th to avoid a partial government shutdown. Some relief programs could be added to that bill, though, and it could extend some unemployment programs set to expire at the end of the year.
And millions of unemployed Americans may not be receiving the full amount in benefits they're owed. That's according to the U.S. Government Accountability Office. The GAO looked at weekly reports from the Department of Labor and found that some recipients are being shortchanged under the temporary pandemic unemployment assistance program. The majority of states have been paying those with the claims the minimum benefit. But according to the GAO, those benefits should be recalculated based on actual earnings. We'll be right back.